I have actually. Look, over the last couple of years, there have been incidents involving large-scale bombing campaigns. Most of them, and particularly the ones that we have been involved in, tended to be around drones. And what's shifted is that Ukraine's ability to defend itself against ballistic missiles is fundamentally absent in a way that it hasn't been for quite some time. People have and are going to shelters now in a way that they perhaps hadn't been for the last couple of years, but maybe were at the beginning of the war. And the reason, of course, for that is that Ukraine lacks the sort of interceptors that can stop the ballistic missile attacks that we saw at the end of last week, Thursday and Friday night in particular, at large scale in number and significant too in their nature. At least 10 people died in Friday night's attacks, and we're expecting another barrage, according to some of the people that we've been speaking to in the last couple of days. In probably the next few nights as well. But as far as Ukraine's war is concerned, its ability to retaliate to these sorts of attacks really outweighs its ability to protect itself at the moment. And that's a real crucial thing to understand about where this conflict has gone at the moment. As you can hear from Dash's reporting there, the sort of attacks that we are seeing from Ukraine on Russia are very long range in nature, and they're very targeted as well. These sorts of things are clearly aimed at distribution centers, at supply lines, at logistics, at trying to compromise Russia's ability to sustain this campaign and continue to fund its war as well. And that is something that we are seeing on both sides. As we heard, we are seeing attacks in postal networks, in supply lines as well. On the Ukrainian side, in fact, most of the gas stations in and around the east, not just in Donetsk, but also south and east of Kharkiv, in and around the eastern areas of Dnipro, east of Poltava as well. Most of the gas stations around those major road arteries have been compromised and in many cases destroyed as well. There are restrictions now on the ability for Ukrainians to purchase diesel. So these are things that are really being felt. And when you add that into this broader assault on major population centers like Kyiv from the ballistic missiles, it does represent a different stage in the war, but no less a deadly one.